Let's do it, baby.
Meh, 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 meh,
What fish? That's
meh.
what I was thinking.
Okay. Let's just do these for now. Okay. So we start our session back on the good old Centurion. Your party having done what they came to do, Wrath, find out whatever there was to be found out about a Captain Barbas. That trail led you to the Shattered Dream, where you allied with the owner Nivara, uncovering information that ultimately directed you towards a Burbalang named Ying Yong, being held as a prisoner at Bonesaw Bunker. After a prison break, some luck, you managed to escape the capital city and begin your journey to Titan's End with that Burbalang intel. At this point, what you know about Titan's End seems to be very little, but its location was retrieved from the corpse of Captain Barbas, a man who was a famed smuggler in life, recently employed by someone now seemingly erased from what was left of his mind to interrogate. Yin Young knows Barbas had recently been smuggling something of great importance from Titan's End. Multiple trips, it seems. After his last trip, he came to Tunarath for payment, but was apparently killed in a bar brawl the evening before he was due to pick it up. His body was then relocated to a shallow gravesite near the Dragon Pits, which Ying Yang told you is a place often used by those who hope to make loose ends disappear in the bellies of hungry dragons. One final warning was kind of given by Bing Bong. Barbas seemed to fear
Yin Yang.
Bing Bong, Yin Yang, Ding Dong, whatever his name was. Barbas seemed to fear Titan's End. He thought of it with a sense of existential dread, though he could remember nothing about the place. Not what it looked like, nor who or what he saw there, or even the cargo that he moved to and from there. But the strangest to Yin Yang was that with all that was missing from his mind, how or why Barbas still knew how to get there, why that was left. A short time into that journey towards Titan's End, on the Centurion, you were faced with a decision: travel through a portion of the Astral Sea where you would face the ever-dangerous psychic winds, or make your way through the Dream Fields, a place where you risked encountering the manifestation of all the dreams of the known universe. You chose the Dream Fields, mostly because it sounded fun, I think. And we all know how that went. Now, we look down upon the Centurion as your party, as well as many members of the crew, begin to slowly rise up from the deck, wiping the sleep from their eyes, adjusting to their astral surroundings, much like waking from a deep dream filled with slumber about dying in icy woods. Behind you are the now shimmering dream-filled bubbles kind of lazily floating across that starry purple void. But emerging from within the dream fields is a massive red-scaled beast, furiously gaining on your ship. Atop its back, a yellow-skinned Githyanki rider in silvery armor. It seems it will be upon you in a matter of seconds. Let me show the page for your roll. Roll.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
And your ship has been destroyed.
Roll, roll, make a roll, make a roll.
There it is. That's what we like to see. Let's do this. It's really loud. Oh, yeah, it's on. Very loud in the noise. You don't necessarily have to be where you find yourself on the boat, and there's no like interior. This is just the easiest I could do. You know.
And so we have big cannon and then 2 ballista, correct?
Yes, I'll look up the ballista stats. Big cannon must be aimed at the creature, and I will tell you now you are in extremely close range. Big cannon will be not the easiest to use. It will also require crew, in which your crew, many of them are coming to. Hence a bit why you're in a hairy situation at current. Get this guy rolled into. He's gonna get in there, buddy. Bing bong. Ying yang, ding dong.
And are you going to join the fight?
Oh, alright. I thought I had it selected and I forgot to actually roll. Did we have a chance to cast any spells before initiative?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
wanted to
initiative is basically just you waking up, and seeing this thing gaining on the ship. In part, due because of the failed skill challenge.
When you're ready, Michael, I have some meta questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Now it's
First, can you mark where the ballista are on the ship?
Yeah, I will mark they're on the 2 flanks. They'll probably be close to where Xerxes and Emmy are currently.
And the big cannon that shoots out the front, correct?
Yeah, direct out the front. Can't be aimed.
Is the dragon close enough that we can see him on this map?
Yeah, he will be on the map.
Okay. Final question. From a meta perspective, we know, and I think at least my character would know, having studied as much as he has, about like Dragon's frightful presence.
Mm-hmm.
So here's where my question comes in.
Mm-hmm.
If our crew fails the frightful presence saving throw, if you will,
Yep.
is that going to A, force them to abandon their posts of like steering and maneuvering the ship, or B, just make it a lot harder for them to do their job of steering and maneuvering, or C, none of the above?
You don't know. It depends on the strength of the crew in those positions. They're regular people in comparison to your lot.
Yep.
It's not 100% reliant that the ship is to continue movement to be run by all of these crew members.
Yep.
But for the loading of ballista, loading of the large cannon, they would probably not be able to, if they would.
Okay.
Hashtag frightful. I'm trying to find the where that thing went for that boat. What the heck? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, 2 ballista. Takes an action to load the ballista, an action to aim the ballista, and an action to fire the ballista. So it takes 3 crew members to run that. The giant cannon.
Oh, wow. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. The ballistas are currently loaded, so they would just need to be aimed and fired if you were to do so. So there's that. The giant cannon would not be currently loaded. You wouldn't be running with that thing loaded.
No.
No. That song was came way too in and out of my ear holes. Okay, let me get these people initiative. Oh, they're on the wrong layer. That's why you asked that question. Because you can't see them. Because they are on the wrong layer.
Yep.
Dargan.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
There we go. There he is.
There they are. Okay. Okay.
Go.
Your sleepy eyes are wiped, and you have an immediate sense of dread as a dragon coming behind you. Professor Xerxes, what would you like to do?
What's the what is the riding situation of this Githyanki? Is he in a saddle? Is he chained in?
It's like it looks like a saddle situation, but it's like a fairly elaborate, like big metallic like thing.
I just put my cards on the table. Does it look like if he was stunned, like he might fall into the abyss?
You can make a perception check, but generally by looking from here as you're kind of getting up, like it looks like a big metallic thing, like surrounding, like as if they were maybe
like he's got a seatbelt. Like
if the dragon was gonna do barrel rolls through the actual
like he's
like,
okay
would probably like if they accidentally let go would not fall situation.
Got it. Okay, I was just curious. I'm curious about just the safety.
He does seem like he's read the instruction manual and he is wearing a helmet and
I mean, if the dragon was going to let him ride him, I'm sure they're like, hey, we're going to make sure you can't fall off at the first moment.
Why can't I just can never get this thing to work. We've been playing this game for how long? And I can never get this damn thing to work. And now I can't.
You're nailing it.
This
I can
is
see that thing.
my issue is that I can't drag it far enough.
There
There we go.
Can I broadcast? Am I not broadcast?
There we go. I got it.
Oh, look at you. The Zanga.
Alright, so this mother sucker is in range. Which you do love to see, actually.
Some people hate to see it.
Maybe another just clarifying question, and Xerxes may not know the answer to this, and that is fine. Or we, roll or whatever. It's just no big deal, and I can go to hell.
Probably the third.
Okay.
Just kidding.
The connection between the Gith and the Red Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel I'm trying to get target prioritization? Like, do I feel like if I kill the Gith, that the dragon would be like, oh, life's not fair, I should probably leave? Or are these like heart-bound warriors that are both coming down swinging?
I don't know that you know necessarily. Just from all that kind of was encountered on Tunarath. But you're welcome to roll check of some kind. Arcana, maybe. History maybe.
My character sheet has now disappeared.
Fantastic. Love that for you.
You love to see them.
You love it.
Things went smoothly.
Okay. No idea.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
I won't worry too much about it.
Dark
Okay,
Blast.
I mean,
Great.
I
start.
did see a dragon once.
You know that's a dragon.
You're like, oh, they can be red then, huh?
Interesting.
They can be red then. I thought they were all black.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. I would not have guessed that.
Is that Yofun? Yofun,
It could-
over here. How are you red?
Okie doke. Let's go ahead and target that Githyanki.
Do you care at all about Cub? Can you evade?
Oh, is he
Cub?
coved?
He has some Cub from the dragon.
Yeah.
Little dragon Cub.
Dragon and Cub, huh?
Yeah, so you decide if you want to take the harder shot. But you should know that he has Cub. A Cub bone.
Cub bone, you say?
The best kind of bone.
Well, let's just say that Xerxes puts in 3. Well, I guess he's not putting in anything because ammunition doesn't exist anymore. Let's just say that his gun glows with a yellow glow.
Cool.
And let's just say, for the sake of mechanics, that all 3 of the shots coming out of this gun have a yellow glow.
Love it.
And he will fire 3 times, and then I will tell you what that means.
Can't wait.
What Xerxes
Yeah.
was firing was a drill round.
Cool.
When you use these rounds against a target with half or 3/4 cover, you make the attack as if the target had no cover. This
Nice.
round deals an additional 1d8 to a hit target.
Love that. All right, so
So-
no Cub. No Cub then.
No cuff.
28 hits. It's a clean shot. Clean hit. 17 does drill through some of that saddle, I would say, that it is riding. 14 does not hit. 17
Like
does-
shooting underneath the car. Or
17
shooting through the floorboards of the car.
17 does drill your boy. Tough Carol, I think is his name. Chaboyzon.
And then, yeah, go ahead and add that 13 there.
Nice.
Which is some solid damn. And, yeah,
40 points isn't the start we want. I don't know what is.
he's just going to try and get a better angle, maybe farther away on the ship.
Why is it not adding the Diamajoni? Please. Failed at concentration. Mother of Purple.
But it's concentrating on, but that seems like great news.
So it's a good question. What did I have? Oh! Ah, there it's supposed to be on the stream. Good. Just had a yellow dot on me. Okay. Did I get all the damage?
You can double it if you want, just to double check.
Just to make sure. Okay. 2 hits, 1 drills through the saddle. Ismolo. Go. Is that good Ismolo business? He barks some orders, if you will. To the crewman. To the crewman. Who essentially will. He has no range. Oh, he does have a musket shot. Okay, so he'll take a musket shot, and then the crewman will take some unbelievable shots. Musket is at disadvantage. Shoot. Okay. To confirm.
Great. This is
On the musket.
great start.
On the musket. 8. Make those confirm. There's Molo. Ranged. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
All good. No. That matters at all. Okay. Love that. He starts barking out orders to the crew, fires his musket, and falls to the floor. Slowly getting up off his feet. He's all kind of wobbly. Who wants to see? Somebody roll me d20 plus 6. If you will. I will need 2 of them. So. That's the crew. Fire Zibalista.
D20 plus 6.
D20 plus 6.
Well, there's our 2.
Okay. That one surely misses. Okay. That one gets hit. 3d10. 3d10 for you, Emmy.
3d10. Ooh.
A solid impact from the ballista on the dragon as it kind of like grazes through, and it does kind of a barrel roll as it's falling behind you. But it does impact. So that's nice. Okay, Kale.
We're going to just some quick reading. Yeah, cool. We're gonna be trusting everybody. We ain't going to. Nobody's gonna fall off the boat. Nobody's feel a little seasick.
Good old triangle trust.
How's that? Get everybody?
A little bit of a boost. Oh yeah, it'll just be everybody. Up to 5, so us plus
5 of us.
Hippo Man.
Cool.
And then move a little bit out of the way. Make room for the shooters. And I do believe. What are you? Are you a bonus? No, that's unfortunate. What's the range on? Ooh. Maybe? How far away are we? Where's my little dragon friend? Nope, that's the turn. It's a tad bit too far away.
Just a bit outside. I'm trying to find a ballista to put a thing somewhere, but nothing wants to load. And that is annoying. I could put like a dwarven crossbowman as the ballista. Oh, I can put this ship, one of these ships that you guys put. Look at this. Kind of looks like a ballista.
There might literally be a dwarf on the ballista. So.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, so there's one there. There's one there. To use them, you would have to be in the space next to them.
They have 360.
Yeah, they basically can aim anywhere.
Cool.
So they can technically get up and change the whole background color. Just want to move those to the map there. Roll20 is being weird. Alright, Emmy.
Ermi is going to. Might as well. Bonus action. Activate her. Her starry form, doing the dragon constellation, and she reaches out a finger in the direction towards the dragon. And I need both the dragon and the wait one second. Let me actually measure. Yes. Both the dragon and the Githyanki to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Spell.
Yeah, a spell.
Okay, good thing you just make a advantage. But I could save 17 for the gift. And for the dragon, this is at normal, I believe. 10. It'll choose to succeed.
63 lightning damage each.
That was
As-
amazing damage.
Chain lightning streaks out through the astral sea.
So the dragon will take half. So we'll choose to succeed that.
Mm.
Still solid.
Oh shit, that's 4 8s.
And 2 7s. That was a crushing. Solid crit. They don't like that. They don't like that very much.
That is really good. Max was 80.
Yeah, that's awesome. That 3 looking real weak out there. Amongst all those big numbers.
Alright. That is it.
He Yin Yang looks around and begins digging through some junk in the corner, furiously doing something. Who's to say what? The dragon will Yeah, I mean it's probably gonna cone, I think. Probably gonna do a cone of hell.
It's not gonna do any damage to me anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just getting,
Just don't even-
getting a lot of the boat there. Yeah. All right. Fire breath. Dragon time. Dexterity saves for the people.
Is this a spell?
No. It was not.
Okay.
Not a spell. Lovely save from the Rourke.
All getting hit, right?
Everyone on the boat except Xerxes and anyone else in the front. Getting the advanced dice roller out. Herbalang. Solid dex. Smolo. Less solid. Okay. Rourke and Kale, you will take half. Take full if you take 18d6. 63! That's the number tonight. It took me a lot more dice to get there. Thank you. Took me a hell of a lot more dice to get there. Molo goes down. The Herbalang goes down. And many of the crew, if not all of them, go down. In one draconic Lotso Damo. That's the dragon's turn. Unfortunately, followed directly by this friend. Who be casting a spell.
No. Counterspell.
Okay.
Third level.
The small bead of red that is being flung in your direction fizzles. And this Githyanki warrior seems to smirk with a bit of a wry smile. I think that's all. Tum-tum.
If someone is down, can they hear?
No. I mean, depends, I guess. But generally, I would think no. just off the rip.
Okay. Nope, that's fine.
Tell me what you're trying to do, and maybe I can
No.
interpret it differently.
Nope, it's all good. All good.
Trademark that they have used the dragon breath. Purple probably not a good choice. Can't see that at all.
Not to jinx it, but have you rolled to gain back an ability in the entire campaign?
Ever? No, I don't think so. Even in the long combat.
Love that question.
He has a few times, but it's normally like round 4 when he remembers.
Yeah. Yeah, even the times that I remember.
Yeah.
Still.
4 rounds in, oh shit! And then
That's
he's
the
dead the next
throw.
round, so it's like, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Even if he would have rolled it, probably.
Not alone, Michael.
5 to 6, baby. 5 to 6. D6. Pretty good. Pretty good. Got a chance.
Telling me there's no shit.
Y'all choose Bill Pullman or Kurt Russell. No context whatsoever. Just pick. First thing that comes to mind. Okay. All right. So,
Sorry, Preston.
Just attack.
Alright.
so I will move, and I will use a sorcery point to, or excuse me, 2 sorcery points to quicken the spell and cast Spare the Dying on Yin Yang as a bonus action. And I will stand up and start saying loudly, "Men, great moments are born from great opportunity." And that's what we have here tonight. That's what we've earned here tonight. One battle. If we fought him 10 times, we might lose 9. But not this battle. Not tonight. Tonight, we fight with him. Tonight, we fly with him. And we shut this beast down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest adventuring party in the world. And I will cast Motivational Speech at the 5th level. So everyone now has 15 temporary hit points and has advantage on wisdom saving throws. And if you are hit by an attack, you will get advantage on your next attack roll.
Not to be that guy. It has a casting time of 1 minute.
Oh, really? I honestly just didn't even notice that. My bad.
When I first saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's quicken spell. He quickened." But that's not how that works either. So
Well, I could have quickened.
you tell me.
Then let's just retcon a little bit. I'll have not cast Spare the Dying, and I'll quicken the 1 minute casting time to 1 action. Because I can do that.
It says when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 source points, quicken it to a bonus action. Can you quicken something?
I believe you can do that for more, but let me double check.
It's plausible. It sounds plausible, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can speed up the casting of a 1 minute-er.
Would be cool.
Would be cool.
Nope, I cannot. Well, way less fun. Way less fun. Boo. All right, well, then we'll
Laws
just
of the
redo all
universe.
that. We've only been doing D&D for how long? Okay. All right. Well, so I am not going to spare the dying on Yin Yang. Tough break.
But he is
Big
saying
deal.
that stuff out loud. That all happened in your mind.
Yep, still saying that. For sure. And instead, I will transmute a spell. I'll use one sorcery point. And I will cast, instead of a fireball, I will cast a ball of acid
Solid choice.
at level 3.
Are you sure you don't want to do a fireball?
I'm confident, actually.
It says fire right there on the spell. Guess you chose fire. Okay, acid ball it is. Dragon first. No advantage. Dex 16. And step 1. With advantage, Dex. That 19 for the Gith.
Dragon fails, Gith meets.
Okay. For you. A little blood showing on the Gith. For that one.
My mind is broken because I just heard that, like, Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist.
Dragon did fail. Somebody make that a drop. Alright, Thomas, anything else?
Yeah.
Thomas continues the speech. Non-magically, but still inspiring. Rourke!
So mad at you, Michael. That was so cool.
Don't be mad at me, be mad at the laws of the world.
What? It's normal, like, movement speed here, not the.
Yeah, on the boat. You could fly into the sea if you wanted, I guess.
Those little flaps to the bottom right and bottom left, is that walkable area?
Wasn't intended to be, but could be with some acrobatics in this. I'd say.
One last question. What happened to, right before we started this encounter, we stumbled upon some stuff, amongst which was some potions. Are those just out? Did somebody yank those? What is the status of those?
Remind? What potion?
Oh, we got 2 potions of heroism.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah. That was in the boat. Yeah, I don't know.
Emmy
that was
has
actually
them.
that was before the Dreamfields happened. You guys found those.
If Emmy has those, that is perfect. Because that is the only person that could have those, and let me do what I want to do.
Oh, am I close enough?
You're close enough to Xerxes because my plan, if Action Economy will allow it, is to use my movement to get there and take the potion from you and shove it into Xerxes' mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're yelling for the potion as you're running over there. Emmy uncorks it.
That's what I want to do. So Xerxes now has 10 more temporary hit points, I think. I looked this up between sessions. And it does something else too. It's like a bless. Is it a bless?
Something good.
My hashtag blessed.
Heroism?
You're under the effects of a blessed step.
No, he's under effects of the heroism spell, which gives him the
it's like
temporary hit
10
points. He's immune to being frightened. I think that's it. I think he just gets the temporary
Yeah,
hit points.
I think it's just
For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain temporary hit points for an hour for the same duration you're under the effects. So
Oh, that's it?
But
Yeah.
if the dragon does the frightened thing, Xerxes, he won't be scared.
Bless is good.
Yeah, but if he's not getting any, he does get. Sorry, he does get the bless portion of that, or
Yeah,
not?
it gets the bless and the temporary hit.
Okay, that's what I was after.
Mm.
Because he's going to be the one shooting.
At least that's what it says in the compendium.
Pew pew.
for potion.
Just looking at the spell bless. Or heroism.
There's potion of heroism. And bless is
Good.
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a d4 to that number.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I want. I want him shooting that Geth and killing it.
You
And
want,
then
yeah, you want Bless, 'cause
and he's got the triangle. I'm feeling good about Xerxes. Really good.
Stacking them up.
And he will look over at Emmy and Tumnus and hope that Tumnus can hear him through Tumnus's own rousing speech. And he's not just completely enraptured with his own voice. And will say to them, which one of you want me to owe them a favor? Which one of you is magicking me onto that thing's back? And that will be his turn.
They both raise eyes and look at each other. Xerxes, you are a hero. You are now a hero.
Xerxes belches.
It does describe the potion as this blue potion bubbles and steams as if boiling. So you just chugged a LaCroix. So yeah, a belch seems.
It is a chug jug, if you will.
A chug jug.
All right, we're gonna do the same thing. We're shooting drill shots. We're hashtag blessed. We're trusting triangles.
You're trying
We're
to
just
hit. Who are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get the Gith
I
Yankee.
assume the Gith. Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the drill shots.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Who needs a drill shot when you can just freaking? Well, I guess they do extra damage. Those all hit.
Everybody hits.
You didn't even have to roll any of the extra things yet. Oh my gosh. Some freaking solid work there. Tell you what.
But not quite enough.
Still up. Still right.
Ugh. I tried, boys. I tried real hard.
Still right.
That's what I got.
Alright. Smolo. For the fun of it. Bad news for Ismolo. Hail.
let's see. That's what I'm gonna have to do probably. Since action that sucks. We're going to concentrate on Beacon of Hope. It's just 30
Awesome.
feet of me, which is the boat. I forgot there was a spell casting. Can I cast action spell and bonus action spell the same turn, or no?
As long as one is a cantrip.
Correct.
Or unless you have action search.
Correct.
Yeah.
You've been taking fighter levels without my knowledge?
Yeah.
How many?
Who did you spread the dying on?
I did no one. I retconned it because I didn't have the action economy, so no one was
one's
spared.
dying
the night.
has been spared.
So pick one and I'll do the other.
Cannon. Oh, I can't. That's also an action. Bonus action, we're gonna start glowing. Take our cool little celestial form.
Nope.
Look like a cool little living connect the dot.
Yeah, you guys are
I'm with you.
dotting it up out here.
Mhm.
We're glow bros.
I'm scared.
And
Dragon's
I do believe that'll be the turn.
All right. Them aligned.
She's gonna look over at Ruik. She's gonna go, I can get you over there. I can either get you over there, or I can shoot another one of those lightning bolt things I just did.
Yeah,
That's all
Rurik wants on the back, but he also knows that with the shots that Xerxes just did, you could probably take out that Geth. So, like, he's been let down before when you've been wiser than him, and he's used to it.
Fire, I mean.
I outline ready.
Face though.
Or fastball special. Who's to say?
Where's my action search?
Seriously. The only argument to taking fighter levels as a wizard.
Oh no.
If they don't mean me.
Where is Ruik? He's after them. She's just gonna send another lightning. Need both of them to make dex saves.
Dragon. Ooh,
That's at 7th level technically, but the exact opposite of the damage last time.
And then, 20.
20 will succeed.
Both succeed.
They take half. And she's like, I should have sent Ruik over there.
Ruik sees as the lightning doesn't do nearly as much damage. He's not mad, he's just disappointed.
I failed you, friend.
Okay.
He likes to think it's because her heart was not in that. She did it, but didn't want to.
Really true.
Yeah.
Wow, how those averages work on dice. I see in my fire graph that 63 is the average, the exact average of what I rolled.
There's got to be an annoying amount of HP left on that guy.
The dragon.
No, the Gith. Like, he's got to have like 6 HP or some stupid amount like that.
I mean,
He's single digits for sure.
I mean, all I know is that between you and I, Xerxes, Nate, well, on the first round, we did 100 damage to the Gith, and he didn't get the red dot.
Plus the acid ball.
Yeah, when was that? Yeah, because it just turned red, didn't it, on Xerxes' last turn?
It might have been right before that, but I'm not sure.
It was right before that.
Anything else, Emmy? Other than
No. You know, I could healing word someone. And they'd get the max, right?
Beacon of Hope?
Beacon of Hope.
Yep, they would.
Yep.
Did you didn't get
number
one
of
per you didn't get somebody up, right?
No, didn't.
Okay. I'll get Yin Yang up with a healing word. Bonus action. Oh no, I can't do that because I did a spells in action.
Yep.
It's just about to do the same thing, so
Yup.
you try to do.
Everyone tries to
Yup,
help
yup,
Yin Yang,
yup.
and Yin Yang keeps. Wow.
Nope, that's it. That is
Yin,
it.
Yin Yang, don't roll a 1.
He has advantage.
Well, doesn't matter. I guess roll for 20. Durgan from the Durngeon. That's
God.
a recharge, baby. That's a recharge, Nate.
I 100% will wear that. That is my bad.
Yeah, that's definitely you.
Okay. Where is it?
I'm about to go down though.
He will make sure he gets the lion's share. Yeah. Even if it does nothing, the Xerxes. Hello. I think that was about where I had my thing. Yeah.
Why don't you position yourself in front of the giant cannon?
Oh my
It
my
uses
high
perch.
my high intellect dragon.
It's just a perch. It's fine.
He's blinded by rage.
He is blinded by a fire in his belly. Soon to be out as he exhales, and I need dexterity saves. Yin Yang and Admiral Ismail.
Damn.
Later, y'all.
It's been good. It's been real.
I have to say it, but no one passed.
And it's not even like Xerxes. You do have bless and triangle of trust.
Oh yeah,
if
you
want.
should probably
I know you're
give it a
you're
go.
resistant to fire, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
you do have Triangle of Trust.
Yeah, Triangle of Trust.
I mean,
you
Emmy,
are-
you're close enough to that you should at least
Yeah.
try it.
Right. 19. I don't know if that's good.
I don't think that's going
Xerxes
to do
at
that either. I
20?
feel like it's
Thank you.
20.
I feel like a 20 was needed. too.
Xerxes at 20. Emmy at 19. Is there anyone at no one else's?
No one's close.
It's a fail. It's a fail. Still a fail
For everybody?
for everybody.
Jeez. So it's like 21 or 22.
DC 21. Fire damage incoming. 62.
Bye, y'all.
Fire damage. 62. Fire damage. His
So-
Molo fails 2 and is dead.
Great. Love that.
Fire on his corpse. Burbling has 2 fails, 1 pass. And it looks like he's down, so there's 7.
And Beacon of Hope is gone, Kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. He finishes his movement here. Back of the boat right on the back as well.
Do you land on it?
Yeah, just kind of like getting right up next to it, at least. Zomtartha is super psyched about things.
Yeah, Nate, you have to wear this. There's no other way around it.
I mean, you know, we've got Kale, who surely has Revivify. Right, buddy.
Right.
I've got Revivify.
We've got to see what this next attack ends up being.
She-
Emmy's gonna counterspell it.
She is going to cast a spell.
Yeah, that's not happening. Emmy just she's barely survived that flame, and she sees the Gith, and she just reaches out and snaps her finger, and it fizzles.
She will react with a counter spell.
God damn. Ugh, I can't counter with they're already countering.
She vanishes from sight.
Great.
Love that. Fantastic. Super happy.
But still strapped in, presumably.
Yeah, you actually can see the straps coming off, and you see as the boat kind of dips with the movement.
Dollar says it's going for Yin Yang.
Hey, Domnus.
All right.
That's a save. That's a save for Tom. Work.
Hang on. My turn's not done. Let me look at my sheet, Michael.
Well, you do a saving throw at the end of your turn. Come on.
Just try to have fun while I'm dead.
There's no fun allowed during a dragon fight. Okay.
All right, that's my turn. Help!
Help! Please.
Okay. You know, when I gave Xerxes that potion, I had movement left, and I thought to myself, I should move south. And I thought, no, it's not going to matter because I'm never going to be in range of that dragon. He's never going to land. So now here he stands 40 feet away, and I've got a 35 movement. So Rurik will rage, and he will go there, which is as far as he can go. And he is going to... If I use a javelin, do you still get multi-attack, or is that just for melee?
Yeah, I mean, you get multi-attack. You just throw it.
I would like to throw it,
One, technically.
the first one directly due south. So if the Gith is like between me and the dragon,
Okay.
like he's trying to do that. So I'll do it at is it disadvantage if it's invisible, or just no chance to hit?
I like to do a percentile for invisibility instead of disadvantage because it's fun that way.
Okay.
So
Well, he'll just aim at the dragon.
Yeah,
If it
so-
hits something along the way, it hits something along the way.
do a hit and also roll a hundo. D1 hundo. Let you know what happens. Oh, yeah, so you impact the dragon. Flies into the dragon.
All right, he will do it again.
Well then. Again, throw the javelin into the dragoon.
That will be his turn.
Xerxes.
Well, how's Emmy looking?
Not great. do notice that some of her arcane ward restored. She cast counterspell.
Kale is coming up next in the turn order.
I do have a lantern of revealing.
I mean, is that a bit able talky? Or are we just strategizing here?
I mean, you are right next to me on the field.
That's true.
We did just see a Gith go invisible.
Didn't Emmy use this?
She
already
did.
once in the campaign?
She has already used it once, yes.
We've seen it.
Okay.
And it doesn't take attunement to use. You
All
see
right.
it strapped to her belt.
Xerxes will hold his action for a reveal of a Gith and shoot said Gith in the face thrice.
Okay. That'll
Potentially.
Be a called shot, just higher AC, because that's called shot. Sorry, you already seen it. So. It has to be in the face.
I am holding my action for the
Add
Gith to
20
be
to the
revealed.
face.
Michael's definitely not been rule of cool tonight. We can be sure of that.
Oh, just rule of law. Rule of Astra law. All right. Ismolo. The order. Kale. Please work.
Yeah, we're gonna do some hand gestures, and there's going to be a wave of fun, glittery, cool healing that goes out to damn near everybody.
Damn near everybody, including the Gith and the dragon.
Well, not them; they don't totally count. But
Yeah. Pretty rude.
Bless you, Kale. Bless you.
Does that get more because of that? Oh no, that other thing fell off, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
correct. It would be a lot more if I had the other thing.
Yeah, that would have been a sick count.
No, actually, it wouldn't have been that much more.
Would've been-
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
24.
That can get yin yang too, right?
It'd be
Yeah.
night. Yes, it can.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yep, it's everybody that can receive healing on our side. Excluding.
Do I get 10 hit points back or no?
You can't get temp back.
Not for
though.
this.
Got it.
Yin yang. Gurgle's on the floor. Nearly dead. Now alive.
Yeah. Just
With a dragon scene.
barely.
That's not like that.
Yeah, with the giant ass dragon. Davis wisdom. An extra 9 points to Omnis.
Extra how many?
9. And don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, we'll back up a step or two. And end the turn.
Okay. Emmy?
Emmy's gonna lean back to Xerxes. I know I just said I can reveal the Gith, but I can also instead trap the dragon. I can do one or the other.
This is what she does, Xerxes. This is what she does.
I'm just saying this, like, if you want to shoot the dragon now and have me trap it, I can do that.
believe from the mechanics of the game, I cannot. Xerxes is waiting for the Gith to be revealed. If the Gith is not revealed, Xerxes and his 3 bullets will see you on the next turn.
Then not wasting that.
The dragon will get counterspelled.
I can't get counterspelled because he already used it this round on his turn.
Yes, fair.
Which is the reason why I'm like, this wasn't, potentially an opening.
Man, if you feel like trapping the dragon is a better call, go for it. I'm just telling you that this is what my character is doing.
The dragon
if your character,
No, the dragon won't be able to save from it. But you know what? I feel like that Gith was very close to dying. And yep. Lantern of Revealing, 30-foot radius. So the 30-foot radius of the bright light, and all invisible creatures are revealed within it. And she is going to basically walk forward.
You see the Gith is climbing on the side of the ship. Spider-Man.
I'm giving you a 30 so that I can see what it is. So I can pick a 30. Right there. Right there. This lovely creature up here. Right there.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, those are awful.
You've got Triangle of Trust and Bless.
This is true. So Bless can go on all of them, and Triangle of Trust on one.
Okay, so let's do this strategically. Here is the first shot. All right, so that's the 20. So we're good on that one. Here's the second shot.
20.
That's also a 20. So we're good on that. So then Triangle and Trust and Bless.
Love that.
3 hits.
It's what the people came to see. It's what we came to see.
Minus
Bang,
10.
bang, bang.
Minus 7. Trying to hit my keyboard really hard so you can hear, but I've hit it now twice. Third attack. Minus 9. Dead.
Let's
Dead.
go.
Needed all 3.
call. Good call. Good boy. Good job.
Needed
boys.
all 3.
Needed heroism.
A very
Needed.
cool sword. Ding, ding, ding. Falls and is now almost off the edge of the ship. Kind of half on, half off situation. Looks really cool. Cooler than Ruark's sword. Gish didn't get a chance to use it because spells were too important. Okay. Anything else, then? The remainder of your turn.
I guess I
Action
can
reveal.
heal now. I can do
You
something.
moved
with bonus
and
action.
revealed, and you've got a bonus left. And also, Xerxes, Nate, is there anything else you want to say about maybe my recharge mechanic coming up? Like, is there anything you want to face and maybe just put out there in the world?
I think it's really unfair that you always get
Rounds
to
away.
recharge. And I'm starting to think that maybe you have like hacks on your Roll20 where you have DM hacks on Roll20 where you can just pick what the dice is.
I wish that. They still want to
Let-
go.
Let's make that and sell that to DMs.
Like hashtag Roll20 hacks. Get you good dice. Loaded dice app.
Think about it. Then, like you could.
Mr. Tumnus.
They could go both
7.
ways, just to have the perfect story every time.
Yeah. I can see the marketing now. Are you tired of rolling shit? Try the loaded dice app for Roll20.
Are your players pissing you off?
Are
Have they
you
ruined
really
your
trying to get a
too
TPK?
many times?
Do they keep killing your dragons?
Are you tired of running your campaign and just wanted to get?
Do you just want this thing to end? Try some loaded dice. Alright.
All right. Yeah. I'm good.
You're welcome, roll 20. For that idea. Yin Yang.
Needs to run away.
Yin Yang wakes up. Omnis looks up at you as he's laying there on the ground and says, doesn't say much because he doesn't say much, that little guy. He looks back down onto the ground where he was hurriedly doing something earlier, and he says, "That should be enough for you to find your way." And he plane shifts the fuck out of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
Not surprised.
Plane shifts away. He gone. He wants to live.
What an asshole.
Beneath him,
Here,
the blood on the ground beneath him seems to be like pooling in such a way that you can see these scratch marks made in the decking that were not there previously.
Don't care. Not interested.
And it's the dragon's turn. D6 incoming. We all know what it means.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Averages. Alright. Let's see. Yep. Just gotta do that now, don't we? First will be its frightful presence that it hasn't got to do yet. Wisdom saving throws against frightened. For every ship.
I'm going to use my triangle of trust.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Ocean of
How much
heroism,
is it?
bro.
It's a D4.
I think you still have to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, D4.
You just get blessed.
I thought it made me immune to frighten. Am I crazy?
Maybe blessed.
Yes.
The
No.
spell did. I was reading from the spell initially.
Yeah, no, you just get a D4 to your save. Ooh, some good rolls though.
Please let it be enough.
Frick.
I feel like I just missed the boat and I'm so pissed off.
On a 19, Tumtum on a 19. Xerxes on an 11.
Don't love that.
You got anything else, Xerxes, or is that it? I just know you're rolling D4 so crazy over me.
Because I don't. Yeah, I already used Triangle of Trust this turn.
Got it.
Yeah, you did.
Xerxes is the only one that's scared. Xerxes is frightened.
good.
Everyone else has saved. Frightened isn't the worst for Xerxes, actually.
No, it's not. Of all the people to have it, that's fine.
So that's its frightful presence. Everyone else good against it. It will then make its attacks. What does it do? One with its bite, which is a 10-foot reach. Rook, incoming with the bite. 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It does then have to step up, I think. Yep, for 2 claws.
Are these both going at Rook? Hang on.
Both going at Rook. Yeah.
So when the first one hits, and it does hit, he has a retaliation.
Okay.
He is raging. On his turn, he did not reckless attack. Does that mean he cannot use that on his reaction?
I think you do have to use reckless on your turn.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
I think it says
that's
on
right.
your turn. Thanks, but it may be not. If it doesn't.
Disadvantage on.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, how much damage was that? That was 17. So
Don't worry about the 17 yet. I still got to roll it for disadvantage for the warding flare. So the retaliation 18 does not hit. Bounces off the hide. Doesn't have not quite enough force behind it. But the claw, here's the disadvantage roll from the warding flare. Take the first one, 23. The lower of the two. So half 17. So 8 points slashing. And then a third attack against Rurik. 31 to hit. And that is its turn. For the Dragoon. Zomtarth Terra is dead. Tumnus. The boat begins listing to the side, just a little bit for fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
The sword gets ever so close to it falling off the edge.
Okay. I'm sorry, I need to look up some stats or something. Sure. Okay. I will summon my celestial spirit in defender mode, and I'm going to do so at level 6.
There's the man.
Cool. He's gonna pop up right there, and he gets 3 attacks because I summoned him at level 6, and it is. What's that? Shoot. Next time we'll actually just make the stat block and roll 20, Michael, so that way I
Yeah,
don't have to
that'd be
keep
good.
doing this.
That would be
Spell attack modifier to hit, and that is 11. $30 hit?
30. Yeah, 30 will hit.
Okay. Alright, and so I will do. It's 1d10 plus 9 for the damage. Actually, I'll roll all the attacks first, sorry.
No.
Ooh,
Crit.
that's a crit. Okay, love that. That was fun.
Critical threat.
Alright, so it's
Critical
1d10 plus 9 for the damage. Here is the first damage. And then this is the... Does he get a card? Does he confirm the card?
No card. He doesn't confirm. Just do the double the dice.
Okay.
Plus 9. 2d10 plus 9.
Well, that sucks. So, 11.
You get to. You can roll the second. Oh, you get to roll the second dice.
And I did. And it's a 1.
There it is.
And then the third attack. Wow. Not great damage, but whatever. Okay, and so with each of those hits, just throw this in the chat for you there, Michael. I can choose people to gain 1d10 hit points. So I'm going to have, I'm going to do 1 for me, 1 for Emmy, and we'll do 1 more for Emmy. So I'll take 7 temp hit points.
They don't stack for
Sorry?
me. They don't stack. 10 hit points don't stack.
Oh, you don't need them?
No, I'm saying,
you can only give
like,
3. You can only
yeah.
give it a 1.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take.
Yeah.
Then I
give
will
it to
take
like
the third.
Ruick.
That's fine.
So it'd be, you could give 7 to someone, 3 to someone, and 9 to someone.
Yeah, you can't stack them because like
I see what you're saying.
erase
Yep,
the
yep, yep.
previous one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, I got it. Okay, yeah. So Ruick, you can take the 9 then. Yep. And then I will quicken a spell correctly this time. And I will ask Dragon to make a wisdom saving throw that I'm sure it'll pass, but it's worth trying.
Where is he?
And it passed.
Okay.
So my Toll the Dead does nothing. Let's see what that damage would have been. It wouldn't have been bad.
Solid.
Okay. And I will, to finish my turn, that'll be it. Done.
Alright, before Ruick's turn, it'll do a legendary action.
Auto recharge, fire breath.
Auto recharge fire breath. Sorry. That's 3.
Quicken fire breath.
Tail attack against Ruick. 17 points bludge. And it's Ruick's turn.
All right. My little celestial friend is not a flanker, correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
Well, I'm still going to come down this way to at least get rid of
Entice.
some cone hit everybody. And he will have to reckless attack then in order to get advantage.
Hit.
Alright, so with that hit, due to the slasher feat, the dragon's speed is reduced 10 feet, and he has disadvantage on attack rolls until my next turn.
Cool.
love that.
Solid hit. That will also hit.
And we will frenzy and go for a third.
3 big hits. That maybe the dragon wasn't expecting.
And Ruick will remember that he's immune to the frightened condition when he's raging, and all of that worrying about not getting that last 5 feet was for nothing.
Okay. It will use a legendary action after that. Beats its wings. Everyone within 10 feet need a dexterity save.
Ruick's about to fall off the ship.
No trusting.
Maybe he is. He very astutely made the comment, "Can I stand on the wings?" earlier.
Emmy, you triangle trusted.
Yeah, 19.
Okay. What do we got? 19 is 7. Everyone fails. As you are buffeted by the wings. Taking some bludge. You are all knocked prone. Luckily for you. 19 points for bludge. And it has -10 to its speed. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay, it can only fly to half its speed. So would be 40 -10. It can only fly 30 feet, which is upsetting to it.
Do prone people get opportunity attacks?
Yeah, I believe they're from at disadvantage.
Okay, so he'd be at normal. Because he did reckless.
The creature at disadvantage on attack rolls. Yeah, so he'd be at normal. For the rook. You got anything you can stack on that?
I will
yeah,
trust.
I
You
do.
use it this turn?
He hasn't used
No, because I just went.
it. Yeah.
So it's a new
You
turn
didn't
for
use-
me.
Yeah, you didn't use it on any of that either. Just hits. Exactly.
Nice.
You need it here for.
Love.
So as this thing gets away, you reach out and again hurt it bad. All right, Xerxes.
I don't suppose a 15 would have saved that frighten. I forgot I have the ring of protection.
15, no, 15 would not. If that makes you feel better.
Okay. I don't remember when I got that. This will surely not go wrong.
Bless.
Bless, baby. You
Um,
can turn that 18 into a 19.
You can maybe triangle of trust with bless that first attack.
Mm-hmm.
all right, we'll try it.
Bam.
Bang, bang, bop. Yang yang, ding dong, bing bong. Xerxes, you've done the unthinkable. How would you like to murder this here dragon?
Wow.
Love that.
Without that first one, you don't down it. And you let your old buddy Kale get that kill.
Shout out
Looks
to
Xerxes.
Rorik and Kale for really pumping me up on this one.
That bubbly heroism in your belly.
I think Xerxes is quite shaken by how terrifying this dragon is. And he doesn't want to appear weak, but he's really having a hard time looking at this thing, but he just trusts his instincts enough that he just perfectly hits the dragon in such a way that gaping holes appear in its wings, and it just collapses and falls into the ether.
As it barrel rolls down into the sky, you can watch it for a long time. It's fierce. You have done it. You have done it. Only losing our friend, our good friend. Let's never forget.
Well, it has not been a minute if you're
Let's
talking
never-
about Admiral Ismolo.
Let's never forget that he's dead and dead forever. And now that we're all sad and we've taken a minute of real time, we all are going to have a funeral for Ismolo as you throw his body off the edge and into the Astral City as is tradition. Yes, it is. It has definitely not been a minute. So you are certainly able to bring him back. Oh, these guys with all their cool stuff. Come on.
All the crew stays dead though.
The crew does.
Oh yeah.
Very, very dead.
Don't have
The crew-
that many diamonds. Sorry, crew.
The crew is
Tough break.
the crew is burnt to a crisp.
Dang.
Yeah.
They're in bad
Hate to
shape.
see it.
Sucks none of them were below deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some of them got down
Weird how the doors to below deck, shut off as soon as
Yeah.
combat's
there. As soon as a dragon is coming. With much of the crew dead, the ship is going to be a little harder to manage. You guys are going to have to pitch in, but Ismolo now not X'd out and not on fire. Give him some health points. I don't know how we're good for it. Does he get all his healing back? 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
But no longer burnt to a crisp. He starts breathing and taking in all the damage, putting out, like hurriedly running over to like random little pieces of the deck that are just slowly charred and putting them out. He's just been through a lot being death. But as you all gather yourselves, what are we doing, team?
Let's pick up that sword before it falls off the edge.
Ooh, just a second too late. It's there. Silver long sword, actually. Looks quite fancy. Quite fancy.
Emmy will help with some of the cleanup with like putting out whatever fires remain.
Considering I also died, I'm a little shaken up. But I will say, hey, someone should come look at these weird scratches Ying Yang made before he pussied out.
Sure. Anyone can take a look at it after she puts out a fire or two. What's it look like?
Yes. What languages do you speak in?
Emmy speaks Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Deep, Draconic, Elven, Infernal, and Sylvan.
Lovely. It's actually a mishmash of languages. It is Infernal, Elven, Sylvan, and like there's common letters in it. It's just like a mishmash of letters, like hurriedly scrawled. So like it's not great.
But she recognizes all the languages.
Yeah, but you recognize it, and it's like so it's coded, but like thinly veiled, just easy to decode. But it's like the equivalent to a coordinate in the Astral Sea. It's like a specific region, but maybe more direct than that.
Like where he went, or the current location where
It's actually with your knowledge of the Astral Sea and just like the general like you get the sense that it's in the trajectory that you were going.
Titan's End or whatever we're calling this place.
Okay. So it's like a coordinate for us to go.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So you should be able to read it and navigate to this coordinate.
Yeah, especially with Ismolo alive, that becomes a lot easier to navigate from like the essentially a nautical coordinate of the astral sea.
Gotcha. Well, she'll record that so we don't have to go keep looking down at
The burbling blood stain.
in the corner of the deck.
Hale just out here healing folk.
Nine was healing. Yeah. Someone just sent me Admiral Rourke.
Ismolo feeling much better.
Is there anything on the Gith besides the sword?
So I think the sword's probably of most interest. There are half plate. There is a book, spell book.
I've been that.
And I think that is it. Some like random like component-y stuff, but
She'll take whatever components to refill her own.
spells.
Okay, so it was all the spells that the last one had too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha, they went to the same school.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe
School of
Sylvis.
School of the War Mage.
Got 2 gift books I can sell now.
Look at all these heals.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
So, how does the rest of the like space we're in look? Like, how much more of this dream space do we have to go?
You are at the end of the dream space. There's no more
Okay.
dream space to travel.
So, is there any landmarks in the distance we can see, or are we just going on these coordinates?
It's yeah,
right now?
you're basically in like this kind of deep area. There isn't really anything like land masses. There aren't any like big craggy asteroid fields. It's really just like every once in a while you see kind of like a swirling cloud of like galaxy looking area, but it's all very like distant, like nebulous. It's like distances are super hard. Everything looks like this big open and empty void that goes on forever in basically all directions. It's kind of terrible.
Sure.
After a little bit of time of like just getting the deck together, doing what must be done to the men, some of them are kept, placed below decks. Some of them are discarded, if you will. Those of them that are not necessarily fully intact, discharged with crisp, not worth bringing back. Such is the way with this hired pirate crew, essentially. But Ismola will, continue on course. A little hurried, more hurried this time with this lack of crew, but kind of trying to take you to where you need to go so he can bugger off. Be done taking any more great risk.
Yeah, don't blame him.
for all you've done for him, which has been a lot.
Not that much.
Not enough. His life. But also brought him back home. So there's the good with the bad.
Pros and cons.
So yeah, with the coordinate, with him alive, there's not much for you guys to figure out. You can certainly start making way to this place called Titan's End. And it won't take more than a day at this point. So you guys can kind of decide what you want to do for the rest of the remainder of the day. In real world terms, you'll get there by the end of the day. Just depends. You can delay if you want to take more time and get full rest. It just kind of depends what you guys want.
Well, at least during today's travel, I think Emmy wants to try and find out more about this Titan's End place, so she is going to beckon Galore the alien stone.
What else is everybody doing? Anything anyone needs before the end of the day?
I'll take a short rest.
We're gonna rest or try long rest or short rest.
I don't think we have time to long rest, but I think we can definitely short rest.
Yeah, I mean, you can long rest if you want to delay the trek. Short rest if you want to be able to get there by the end.
Short rest is fine.
Yeah, short rest is fine for now.
Yeah,
we can always
use them for once.
Yeah.
Okay. Emmy, communing with the stone, what do you ask it about? Is it Titan's End?
Yeah, I ask it. Tell me all that it knows about Titan's End.
Something. What do you ask it specifically?
I mean, what can we expect to find? Titan's End. What dwells there?
It swims around you, this great aboleth. And you can see it's like really almost straining to like pull these answers. Usually it's like quick, it's ready, and a lot of times it'll tell you the things that it does not strictly know. Say I know nothing of this you speak of. But you can tell it's like really sifting through like a depth of information that's like shrouded in some way, but it's pulling something forward. It says, a cage, a barrier, a door, a portal. What was once impassable was broken open long ago by a god. That's your answer. And there's probably a little more emphasis on the word God than I gave it.
Sure.
But my throat hurts, and I didn't want to do it. Says Galore, as he puts a lozenge in.
Can I ask what he means by a god?
Yes, okay. He joined them, became one of them. They thought her new, but she was ancient. Always.
Sorry, can you break that down for me again? I think I might have missed the first word or two, so I was kind of catching up the whole time.
She joined them, became one of them. They thought her new, but she was ancient. She was always.
She was always?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
She is magic.
Did he put like a emphasis on like is magic?
Like she
not just magical
magic,
but
as in
just is magic.
Yeah, she is
like the concept of magic.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this is probably, what was the goddess you all were looking for again?
Yeah, Emmy spits up some seawater as she a few moments go by in your time, and she coughs up some seawater, holding that stone.
What was the god that you thought was out here?
Maybe the trickster. Was it Howlith? No.
No,
Rowena, right?
Yeah, your goddess of magic.
I forgot. Rowena?
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
Rowena.
Yeah, I think so. She may have opened something at Titan's End. Some ancient barrier. Not entirely sure. Galore was especially vague today. She will tell you, everything, basically. She won't hide anything.
Does it change our plan for going in?
She looks to Xerxes and Gale. Guessing this doesn't mean much to them, or nothing we can really do with it right now. But it is good to know.
Yeah, definitely.
Feels like we're on the right path, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel like she broke in or broke out?
I feel like it was... She went there, and she broke something open. Some barrier, some portal, or prison. Something was guarding something there, keeping it there for some reason, and she broke it. What it was, I don't know.
Guess we should just go in expecting anything and everything then, if she broke something that wasn't meant to be broken.
Yeah, we're going where apparently, has been tried to keep secret where gods have been. Yeah, I think we should expect anything and everything. You're right for this.
I wonder if our magic will even work.
Or it might work differently.
Yeah.
Chaotically. We will see when we get there. Emmy will go back to ciphering the books in whatever spare time she has.
Right. Short resting. Is that the plan?
Yeah, that is the plan.
Okay. You may roll your short rest thingies if you wish. Whatever it is you may get for that. Any effects that you have going on that last more than a couple hours will be gone. Those that are lasting all day are very good. Feel free to roll those hit die. You can identify the sword if you want.
Yeah.
For that time.
Yeah, anything we need identified.
Don't know if there's
Take the
anything
time.
else that you guys still had to worry about. You have one potion of heroism still. The sword in question is a sword called Silverfang. Has a name.
Love that name.
It is a Githyanki silvered sword, and it is what they call in the biz Vorpal. It's a Vorpal sword. The only difference between a Vorpal sword in the D&D world and a Vorpal sword in my world is that it is not an automatic lop on a crit. You must confirm the crit to get your lop.
Stern before.
Makes sense.
But otherwise, lop away.
Well, Rook, you want another sword to the collection?
It's a regular sword, right? Not a great sword.
I
It's
mean,
a
you can
regular
hold
sword.
it with two hands.
You can hold it with two hands.
If you got things that benefit from being wielded with two hands, this can most certainly be used that way. You'll just deal a D10 instead of a D12.
And a Vorpal sword does ignore resistance to slashing and have a +3 bonus.
Yeah, it's a +3.
And of course, the lop. The lop.
Okay. I mean,
Kale
still-
can wield it.
yeah, it's still going to be identified like on site as a Gith sword, right? Like they'd still get pissed if they saw it.
It does look like a good sword.
Yeah, but that only matters if we run into them again.
Yeah, and weren't you just using one to kill a Gith? If I remember right, and their dragon.
I think we pissed them off at this point. You don't have to,
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll scabbard it if nobody else wants it.
It's all you.
I feel like that's a tough call. Like that extra psychic damage of 2d6 every time, or the crit chance of the auto kill.
That's a +3, so you'll have higher to hit.
Oh, that is true. But I wouldn't be able to use Great Weapon Fighter with it.
Yes, you can, as long as you're two wielding it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because Great Weapon Fighter isn't like a heavy weapons per se. It's just like any weapon you can two-hand.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you can two-hand the longsword, for sure.
You're just really going to be... And it doesn't have like the extra psychic damage.
That was just a...
Normal silver sword.
Yep.
So what do I pull from the compendium in order to get this on my character sheet?
Just a Vorpal, right?
You could pull Vorpal. I think a Vorpal. Well, does it do that? Can you have a Vorpal longsword?
Should, if it has the DMG.
Yeah, it had like all. Oh, it does. Yeah, you can pull Vorpal longsword. Uncaged volume 1 means that's fine.
A Vorpal longsword. Okay.
Yeah. +3. It's versatile.
And nobody's saying you have to use the same sword every time.
Also true.
Then yeah, I mean it'll say all their rules. So as I said, you just gotta confirm it. You won't get a card if you get a lop.
I mean, you get
Dang.
like the ultimate card.
Yeah. I think there was in the crit deck that I had, there was a confirmed crit that wasn't just you'd be head.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Which is horrifying if bad guys are rolling that. It's like, well, it's fun to behead a bugbear when you're fighting at level 2. It's not fun to get beheaded by a bugbear.
Tracks.
Even if the bugbear's name is like Joe, like it's like I don't. That's why bad guys only rolled cards when they had names. It's better to get your head lopped off by like Kroll, Warrior King, than like Bugbear number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Burn number 3 might just be the new BBEG.
Yeah, then he has to become that. Until he gets like stabbed in the throat the next round and dies. Dang it! How did that guy lop my head off?
There it is.
There it is. First roll.
All right.
Sorry, Ismolo.
Wow. Practicing your swings on deck. My goodness. First one takes off Ismolo's head.
Very sharp blade.
Wow.
Make sure you add that +3 to the attack.
Yeah, that's what I was checking. It looks like it's coming through on the damage.
We want you hitting.
Yeah, plus 13. Okay. Anything else before your voyage approaches your supposed destination that anyone needs to do? Now is the time.
Good.
Kidoke. You're all kind of roused from your rests, wherever that may be, as Ismolo and the very sparse crew that remains believes they are approaching what should be the coordinates given to you by Yin Yang, who is God's nowhere. God's nowhere. Yes. As you look around, there's no difference to the area. It's the void of astral space, twinkling stars, field of purpley, silver, blue, strands of crimson clouds wisping by. And as you're all out on deck, almost as if like moving your head and then returning it to a spot, almost out of nowhere, kind of like blinks in this swirling, dark, storm-like orb that appears kind of before the ship. There's not a lot of scale out here in the Astral Sea. Without that scale, it's almost impossible to tell if you could just walk to the front of the ship and pluck this little orb out of the sky, or if it's the size of a planet and a few thousands of leagues away. But as the Centurion kind of slowly drifts forward, you begin to feel probably closer to the ladder. Or maybe, we'll say give or take the size of like a mountain. Hard to scale. There are flashes of blue-white light that kind of crackle and dance across the surface and through this storm of this kind of like dense purple, almost nearly black clouds, like that are just like swirling and roiling against some like gravitational force that's pulling it all in this tight sphere. Every so often, some of that like crackling energy kind of whips off of it in this almost like solar flare kind of way. These flashes of that blue light just kind of illuminating the void around you. I don't know if you've seen, there's like, this video is like burned into my mind of somebody making a mirror out of like silver nitrite, and like they pour it into this liquid. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Should be pretty easy. How to make a mirror. Come on, video. Silver nitrite. I'll send it to you guys later when I find it. But the way the like heavy liquid swirls around like inside this other liquid, it looks like an insanely creepy thing. That's what this looks like. And from deep within, you can kind of see as these like dividing flashes of this like jolting lightning kind of illuminates these dark clouds, there seems to be something in there, deep within this kind of massive something, dark form, near the center of this shape. And the harder you strain to look at it, the like more difficult it is to see through until these flashes of lightning kind of like illuminate whatever this like curling, moving shape in the center is. And then for a moment you can see something kind of like breaches the surface of these clouds, kind of like a sea creature that's just like gliding at the surface of the water. And it is massive. These huge, like shale-like scales that you can see. They look the size of like caverns.
Great.
Interspersed with these very like stunning, unlike the dull shale scales that are like pure black opalescent, almost like reflecting all of the astral void within them. And then it just kind of slowly dives below the surface of this kind of swirling storm. This thick purple soup of clouds. And that is what you see before you, probably a couple hundreds of feet away, thousands of feet away. This massive horror show. Big ominous storm with some kind of big old creature in there.
We didn't recognize what that creature was, right?
You can roll a Arcana check if you want.
Sure.
Why not?
I guess I could guidance myself. 25.
25. The scales, the scale of the scale is bigger than any creature you've ever seen before. Thank you.
So this thing is absolutely...
Yeah, I mean, gargantuan, whatever is bigger than that. I think gargantuan is technically the biggest anything can be, because gargantuan is like 4 squares. And
Some of it's
larger.
like... There are some that are like tagged as gargantuan, and then like in parentheses it's like titan,
Yeah,
and it's implied
that.
it's anything bigger than gargantuan.
It's that. Titan. I would describe as Titan.
At Titan's End.
Yeah.
Well, how... I mean, obviously we got to take a closer look at this thing.
Obviously.
I can pull out my spyglass
Mhm.
and take a look at that way, but how close is Molo willing to get us?
He doesn't know anything about this. So it doesn't look ultimately dangerous to get like within a few hundred feet, as far as like there, unless you can convince him to get, otherwise, I guess.
A few hundred feet is good for
That's-
the moment.
Close enough.
Yeah, I think we can, if need be, float the rest of the way.
Yeah. Or skiff it.
Yeah, if he's willing to
Yep.
part
Well,
with his
we
last
both-
skiff.
We're the one who brought this skiff on, right? Oh,
We
no,
left-
we
we
teleported. Never mind.
Yeah, we teleported across,
Yeah.
and we ditched his other skiff. So,
I have
yeah.
a feeling he's going to be glad to be rid of us. That's just my hunch.
I'm upset that this video is the only one I can find is like linking to a Facebook, but sorry. Life. It's the one that I want to find.
Breaking the balls here.
Yeah. I don't know. I just hit X. I just hit the X. That's what but it's purple. It's dark purple, not brown. Man, it looks cool. I can watch
It's like
that.
a fluid flowing inside of another
Yeah.
fluid. Like a brine pool, almost.
Kind of like a brine pool, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there you go. Then he pours it on a piece of glass and it's reflective. That's neat. You don't have to watch that part. You just watch the first part.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Kind of looks like that. But there's flashes of lightning in it, and it's dark purple. And there seems to be something swimming in there. That's Titanic.
Bigger
Not
than
the Titanic.
bigger than
but
anything we've ever seen.
something Titanic.
Yeah. Like,
Xerxes, did you lay eyes on the Titan that destroyed Briar? Deep
Pull that out of nowhere, Nate. You don't have that prepped?
I'd have to look at
Because
I'd have to look at my background.
originally I thought not, but you were near there. You were you it would be possible for Xerxes to have seen it. I know some of our original characters did lay witness to it. Saru and Isabel, but they aren't here.
yeah. People we know for sure.
So Xerxes technically might have
He
seen
would have. I'm trying to think. He settled in Briarwood at a certain point, but I don't know when that is in relation to the Titan.
Yeah, we'll have to listen to. I mean, the very first episode. Very first episode has flashes of when the burning happened for all of the starting characters, and I don't remember if Xerxes walked outside and saw the Titan. He saw the sky.
I think he did.
He may have. If he did, this would be the same. This would be the scale. I feel like. And the smogginess, the though this is like purple but the way that the haze kind of dancing across the surface would be similar. That's what it would remind you if he did in fact see that Titan. And if he didn't, well, it would remind Isabel and Saru for certain if they were here to see it.
Neat.
But who knows what but the audience would recognize it, you know?
Yeah, that'd be.
Who's the audience here, if not us?
I think it's pretty much just Will's children.
Will's children, me, just over and over again. No, they Will's children left when Saru left.
Pretty much.
They were Saru fanboys.
Yeah.
Who wasn't really?
Just need a party of Sarus.
Be fair.
Get those numbers up.
Be a cool band. Be a cool band.
So, but we could, you know, Xerxes might remember enough to draw a line between that and the primary.
And even just in conversations with Isabel, who at some point did speak about it, or Saru, you know, like there was something about the crown, like in Isabel's, like in the storm that was around it. It's like burning fire and the smog and smoke. You know, the way that she described it was the best way she could describe something unthinkable, and that is similar to the way that this like haziness is like swirling around this fucking orb, whatever it is. It's Titan's End, supposedly. as it were.
Really hoping it'd have more of a physicalness to it, but
Who's to say it doesn't?
well, do we want to sit here, rest for a little bit, ponder, and then go in, or just want to jump in, boys?
I mean, if it's gonna be as dangerous as it looks,
I mean, it looks about as dangerous as it could get.
Yeah.
You guys should probably recharge then.
Yeah,
it's not going anywhere. Wouldn't hurt to take a beat and make sure that everybody's prepared for the worst.
I agree. Good idea, Kel.
It is
Mhm.
interesting, though. We're searching for whatever their names are.
We're searching for your
Anna.
friends.
Yeah, we're searching for Anna, Owl, and this is where we end up?
Well, do you know why what they were trying to do before they were taken?
No, I never met them.
Xerxes? You knew them, right?
I knew them,
Well-
but I have no idea what they were doing.
I don't know if are these Prime Anna and Sara. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
They are. Okay,
Because it's with
Okay.
Prime Owl.
that's right. Okay,
Which Xerxes hadn't seen then,
correct.
in a time.
Since the Battle of Briarwood.
Briarwood.
Like, in a
Sonic.
time is the most apt way to say that, considering everything Xerxes.
Yeah, I mean, Xerxes seen Sara since, but it
In a-
wasn't this Sara.
In a
He's seen
time.
Anna, but it wasn't this Anna. And this Anna's kind of different than this Anna. This Anna came back different.
Mhm.
Isn't she a half elf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
different in a lot
She's
of
a-
ways.
She's a halfie now.
The happy.
Damn halfies.
Damn halfies.
Which actually would bring interesting Great Forge ramifications, actually. I mean,
Very
she already
interesting.
does, but
Yeah.
She
And like
loser.
he knows Owl. He knows Owl pretty well now, but different Owl.
different now.
Yeah. Different Owl.
Most of the time, Xerxes just know the gun go boom.
Gun do go boom.
He's an old man. This is a long journey for him, right?
Got achy knees.
I mean, you know, modern medicine. How long have we been adventuring? Annan, do we know? A year?
Half a year, maybe.
I don't know. With the time stuff, that could be longer.
Time is a flat circle.
We've only had to worry about the winter once.
Yeah, it's like half a year at most. But then you jumped time.
But-
so,
Yeah, how long were like Xerxes and Selig in that other timeline?
yeah. And what does that do on the body? You know,
Yeah.
and the mind.
Well,
Will
you know,
ever
he's like,
find a beach somewhere in Moranth to kick your feet up and live the rest of your days drinking pina coladas.
I think all of Moranth is beach, whether it's by the water or not.
Sure. A lot of things.
Oh, a lot of real estate available now. Not too many occupiers left over there. At least from what Dyson saw.
I mean, Xerxes is only 55 years old, so. You know.
Yeah, but is he like a hard 55?
I mean, Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul on Netflix, so anything's possible.
Yeah. Wow. That really puts things into perspective.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Yeah, you're welcome for that one.
Wow.
So we're long resting.
There it is. Long rest.
Emmy will occasionally, like, whatever time that she's up and awake, she'll spy at the thing with the spyglass just to see if she eyes anything new.
We're definitely
How close
taking
are you
watches, I
resting?
can tell you that.
How close are you resting?
It's healthy distance.
Yeah, a few hundred feet,
Feels
right?
right?
You tell me.
At least.
You tell me.
1,000?
Yeah, 1,000 feels good.
Thousand,
1,000
yeah.
feels good.
That's
Well,
that's
actually-
actually
1,001 feet.
I would say as far away from that thing as the Admiral was when we were on the Gith planet.
Okay.
Because he felt safe at that distance.
Trust Ismola. And what is your plan for after? He wants to know. Ismola wants to know. So you're short
Get in
resting
his
tonight,
last skiff.
and then what? Taking my last skiff, and
Yep.
I'm abandoning you here.
Yep.
Okay,
Probably.
Nailed it.
he's fine.
yeah.
With
Yeah, no,
He's
we knew
fine
he
with
would
that.
be.
No, you're taking
can-
the skiff, Ismail.
that.
Yeah.
Emmy will offer to buy the skiff if that
Oh,
makes him
well.
feel better.
He'll have.
Oh,
to
yeah, 'cause
take the
gold-
skiff for
gold
being rid of you.
Matters.
I don't know how much gold we have, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
she will gladly
the,
like overspend too.
Enough
we
gold to
killed
pay
the,
a new crew would be nice.
Yeah, we killed the mind
Was-
flayer.
Is that $5
Yeah,
grand?
he only has to share that cut with only a few
Yeah,
people now.
these are
But
good.
that's good.
Yeah, he gets the whole cut now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he gets the whole
exactly.
cut. He has a new scar, a burn scar on him. And,
This could not have worked out better for our boys.
scars in his mind from being dead. But maybe he's
Yep.
been dead before. You don't know.
And
He
the
also has a
legacy
+1
of
gun.
crit failing on every musket shot he's ever taken.
Yeah, that's really true. He did.
Just
freaking
crit
pull
failed
hard.
and then died.
Yeah, crit failed. Musket explode. Musket broke.
Oh,
Poor guy. Fell down. Did have a +1. Does have a +1 pistol. So thanks, Xerxes.
Emmy will still give him gold. Considerable amount, but not enough to like, significantly weaken our pockets.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
All the components that you have that are you give him. It's nice of you.
Nailed
No,
it.
no, you just get the gold, not the pretty gems.
Three gems are the weird.
But I'm a gems guy.
Queens of fairies. Whatever. Okay, you guys get a long rest,
Yes.
uninterrupted. You lose all your cool stuff. But that's probably worth it.
Stuff.
I don't know, like emboldening bond and whatever else.
Oh,
That was
gotcha.
a while
Yeah, yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that we're fine.
Whatever it is. You lose your new sword, it just disappears. It's weird. Okay.
Break. It's
He will get you in as close as maybe 500. If you're going to take the skip in. Maybe you can be convinced to go closer. But he just
up
had to be rid of you.
500 feels fine. Yeah.
He gives you daps.
Cool.
Says if you're ever back in Turnstile, look him up. If you survive this, then maybe he will be willing to work with you again. He is curious to know what's
You gonna say I was
inside.
about to insight check that.
He's
don't
curious
think
to
you
know
mean
what he's curious to know what you find in there, and yeah, if you survive this, maybe it will be worth going out again.
We can at least get some drinks.
Because you've been making money. He'll probably have a new ship next time you see him. He hopes, and a new crew. Maybe a faster ship.
Faster ship feels right.
He's always believed in heavy artillery, but maybe a faster ship would be better.
Or a cannon on
Yeah.
every side.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
double cannon.
Turtle ship.
He's got some new ideas. Yeah. But he gives you his last skiff and pushes you off into the astral sea towards a
Literally
massive-
pushes the.
See ya.
No, I insist.
Bye-bye. Pushes you off towards the massive, swirling purple storm that really hasn't changed since you've last seen it. Any times that you looked at it, like I'd say 1 in 6 of those times, you may have seen something, either dark shape, something beneath the storm, or just like, again, some of these scales just like peek through parts of the storm, as if some massive creature is swimming through it. The closer your smaller vessel gets to it, the more kind of turbulent it becomes. You can start to feel the storm, and though there's not often like this kind of like wind that you feel out here, like it's not really a thing. It's like the wind is the astral wind is like caught in these sails, but you don't usually feel it. It's a weird thing. You feel wind here a lot, and it is a strange, like tingly feeling, almost like you can feel like current or something, like just like electricity on the air almost. The closer and closer you get to this massive swirling storm, and it feels really big as you guys get closer and closer and closer to it. You can feel it kind of pulling you in, like a gravitational force. And eventually you get close enough that kind of purpley, smoggy goop envelops you and the whole boat. And it is immediately just this icy chill that covers you all. As you enter this kind of like dark haze, your vision is immediately completely obscured. All you see is this dark fuzziness to your eyes. And when you breathe, it feels like breathing in like 0 negative degree winter air. It's just like, it hurts, it's cold. And as soon as you've entered, you find yourself on the other side. Looking around, you're all there in the skiff, and behind you is that roiling fog. It's somehow strangely like hundreds of feet behind you, and it's like you're on the inside of a sphere made of that fog. In the center is a large asteroid-looking space rock. Surface is craggy, kind of that dusky orange red, like something like we would probably liken to something like Mars look to it. This kind of like craggy, dusty red rock. It is big, like it could, like the size of a football field, but kind of round, right, in all directions.
Way small.
And yeah, way smaller than the massive thing around you. And like it's, other than the fog that kind of is encircling this place, that smoggy storm looking that's everywhere around you, there's nothing else in here. There's a few hundred feet to that rocky thing in the center. But it's void other than that. And the asteroid or whatever it is definitely large enough that you could dock several large vessels to the outside of it. You can see these massive like caves that go into it. Also jutting from several portions of that large asteroid or whatever it may be are these kind of jagged crystalline structures that jut out from it in all different directions, made of this kind of translucent, also like this kind of reddish, dusky, amber colored glass-like material. That's just kind of like almost like built up, like growing crystals on the outside. That is what you see. And it is still cold in here, but not as cold as when you were passing through the spooky fog storm thing. When you were passing through the Silver Match, right?
The interstellar wormhole, if you will.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that is what you see.
Guess we just try and dock, right?
Yeah.
We don't see any signs of life on the surface of the football field rock, right?
Make a perception check.
And you the spyglass.
Yeah.
So advantage, I think.
Yeah, you can use spyglass.
I hand it right back.
But didn't see anything.
Why don't you take a look?
Sure. Can we roll again?
Yes, sir. Just chilling.
Plus a guidance.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that feels right.
There are no immediate signs of life. However, kind of hidden in a few of the cratery, like the dark crater areas. Some of them a bit smaller than where you would dock a ship and try to enter. You do actually see, not necessarily not anything living, but there are mounted crystals, they kind of blend in. It looks like, it almost looks like a, why is my brain? It almost looks like a cannon or a ballista.
Like defense.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like artillery.
Yeah, that are kind of camouflaged within this thing. And after you spot one, you kind of look to a few other of those areas that kind of match the general look, and you can find a couple more.
I don't know what to look for. Someone's clearly home.
Yeah. And how far away are we from the rock at this point?
I'd say you're at the 400 foot range, 300, 400 foot.
You don't know if those towers will trigger off of something, or if they have to be manually manned.
Yeah. We don't really have any way to disguise the ship, so
No.
I guess just risk it.
Yeah, we can risk it. I don't have anything that would necessarily instantly get us to the surface at once. unless anybody else has any issue, we'll just creep on up and
Yep.
look for any
Agreed.
signs of any change as we do so.
So yeah, you guys begin moving the skiff forward, kind of ever so slowly. Are you angling for anything specific, or just one of the regions that you identified as somewhere that you could, like cave structure?
Yeah, just
Yeah, because clearly the entrance would be somewhere around there. So I
Yeah.
think that makes sense.
Yeah, keeping your eye on the those kind of crystal ballista or whatever they may be. You don't see any shifting, any change. Everything seems normal too. As you approach, and the closer you get, the easier it is to kind of identify that within one of these kind of caves that you're approaching, there actually is like a flat surface on the inside that looks like somewhere that would be very like it looks more man-made than craggy rock. It's like this kind of like flat crystal surface. Looks to be kind of made of that same kind of translucent like amber glassy crystal. That would be like used for walking or parking a skiff on.
Perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't look like really much else inside that kind of like void. Like the craggy cave kind of goes up to the ceiling and just kind of curls off deeper into this place. But there's nothing else along kind of the mouth of the cave, and as your ship gets closer, you start to like pass by the rocks on the outside and those kind of outreaching crystalline structures, and you're able to pull the skiff in and park it inside this space rock. From your current position, the floors or the walls and ceilings of this kind of like cavern are that kind of dusty textured rock, and the floors are this kind of like translucent crystal that is flat. And this bay that you're in, this kind of cave, kind of curls around, and you can see it goes into an arched area further back that opens up into a larger room that's kind of glowing with this like very like bright light, this like golden orangey light that's kind of like dancing off of all the crystal. It's just like illuminating from down this kind of hallway.
Is there any point in us trying to go invisible here, do we think? Or are the people we're about to encounter going to be so powerful that that's almost insulting?
I don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't.
Like if there are titans here, I imagine they have true sight.
Maybe, but we also Titan may also just like an actual Titan may just look at us and not bother.
Yeah.
But I think what we do have to probably be more worried about is what else is here beyond the Titan.
So maybe we should go invisible.
We can, but I mean, I can do
A high
that.
level spot.
And yeah, that would take a 6 level slot to do all of us.
Up to you then.
Unless somebody else has it as well.
It feels a bit like preparing for something we don't know for sure is going to be there. You know, like
Yeah.
burning a slot that high for just guess.
Yeah, we don't know like if we knew what we were getting, like if we knew where we were going
Yeah.
in here,
Mm-hmm.
then I could see it, because then it's like, yeah, then we could like beeline into it. But we're just in exploration mode. And I think until we see a sign that we think, we might come across danger, let's hold off for the moment.
You just run into Anasara and Owl, and the exit just be right over that rock.
Certainly could.
Just have to go through the gift shop first.
Always.
Yeah.
There are rules.
And just because we're not invisible doesn't mean we can't be stealthy.
Yeah, that's
Can
true.
be sneaky.
Yeah.
Can do sneak.
I don't have anything to help us be sneaky, but always
We can
try.
take care of that. That's easy enough.
Ooh, you got the thing?
I've got the thing.
Love it.
Let this be quiet.
Well, most of us.
Well,
Right, Rourke?
The big man.
he does his best.
Alright.
It's against his dwarven nature.
You guys sneaking down the long hallway?
Yeah.
Stealth arenas.
Oh yeah, very sneaky. Let me see. Aha.
Ah.
Okay. Even Rurik.
10. Okay. Stealth check is 23.
23.
Clearly, he hasn't drank yet this morning.
Solid.
See, he's as sneaky as me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's better for him or worse for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure
That's
either.
true. That is true.
Emmy's usually used to just cheating with invisibility.
Gale was too busy making fun of Rurik. It's just a little bit worse than him.
I don't have disadvantage. It was just on the sheet.
I figured you. So you disappeared. You just vanished.
Yeah, I don't have advantage, but we did fine anyway.
Yeah. Did good. The crew did good. 21 is the worst. So you guys move fairly quietly. It's pretty. Not the hardest or the easiest, I guess, in this area. It's pretty quiet, but moving pretty quietly down this long hall, approaching this kind of oversized archway leading into this really brightly lit room. And what you begin to see before you is this pretty expansive chamber with this kind of gleaming bronze tiles on this kind of arched ceiling. And across the way are multiple other archways that enter into this room that look like they also come from these kind of long tunnels, but multiple of them are kind of higher up on different levels of this room. Some of them on the same level, some of them probably on the lower kind of level. But they all kind of enter into this space. And Tumnus, you actually will begin to recognize this space because you have seen it before. There are these kind of bronze tiles across the floor and ceiling. The walls of bronze are kind of beaten into this kind of rippling pattern. And there's a sunken section of the floor that accommodates these kind of like two large benches. And in these kind of large alcoves are these very big, reddish, amber-colored, craggy crystal rocks. Within them, from your position, you can see 1, that a humanoid body hangs in suspension within of a small reddish skinned kobold. You can see 20 or so feet away from that one, another one of these large rocks, suspended a pale half-elven woman. Another, you can see a pale elven woman with brilliant red hair and a metallic arm. And then another, you can see an owlin creature. None of them moving, none of them seeming to recognize anything that's going on around them. And there are many exits and entrances to this chamber. But that is what you see before you.
So
As you,
no,
yeah.
Finish, Michael.
So this is kind of in your view as you, if you want to walk into the room more, to kind of see what's on your side, you can do so. There are also multiple of these crystal, these amber, whatever they may be. You can see them; they're empty. Not all of them.
How many
Not all of them are filled. There are, I believe, 13.
Say 5. Okay, makes me feel a little better. If there was the exact number for the party.
Yeah, no, there are 13 in total. Only 4 are filled. You probably can't technically see all of them from your position.
Is there anything different about this room floor-wise?
No, the floor is just has this kind of sections. That's kind of like.
See any like security things or anything like that?
Nothing you see.
Can we detect magic?
Yeah, you can certainly detect magic.
Take me 10 minutes.
Oh. Probably not worth that. I don't know.
I mean, we haven't seen anybody walk these halls, right?
Oh.
How long?
Not
How?
really.
We know from before that we've seen it. It's
Yeah.
right.
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 Tumnus scried on.
Ow.
And you can see Tumnus like just from the. You have an idea of the perspective essentially that you scryed on, that you saw one of these creatures like pace past, and you can actually see now like there's an archway near where Al is that it probably paced through. Not sure exactly which archway it came from, but you have a general direction.
Seen nothing alarming. I guess we should go and inspect these, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you can certainly walk into the room, and as you walk over towards the position that they are, you can turn to see that there are a few more of these things to count to the total of 13 that you can probably now kind of take in from the center of this room. And above where you guys enter, there is like a large kind of balcony that houses a larger archway that has this very similar fog as the storm outside, just covered.
Fog doorway.
And it's just like this, like rippling, sparking energy you see flash across it every once in a while. And it's huge. I mean, the doorway is like big arch, probably 20 feet at its highest, 20 feet at its widest. Just this big archway that's just like rippling.
None of the characters here have been inside the sphere before, correct?
Anna.
No,
Xerxes?
the active.
Xerxes has.
Yeah, Xerxes.
First time. First sphere. Not
First
second.
time, not when we actually like explored it and went through the fog gates.
So none of us would know what those fog gates are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too meta of a question.
And it does look different than what Xerxes, because Xerxes saw them in the sphere.
Sure.
It was like gray, roiling fog. I mean, similar to be sure. This is like dark purple, but it looks to be made of the same stuff that is outside. But you're down like a level looking up at it. There are stairs.
Okay.
But you can see it clearly. There's just there with that happening. So you're looking up at it. You're not like looking directly into it or anything.
Gotcha.
Good.
And so we're inside now.
Yeah, basically in the center of the room. You can make your way to any one of the amber things, crystals with the people in them. You could go to any of the exits. There are many. You could go up to the fog. It's your call. Or you could go back to the skiff and leave. Back to the skiff and they head right out.
We found him. We accomplished our mission.
Ta-da.
I think we gotta try and release Sailing, so Will's gotta run 2 characters.
I agree.
Funny,
I
like that.
think-
Love that.
I think Cam would walk up to the Sailor Crystal.
Yeah, he is. The crystal's probably like 10, 12 feet high.
Oh, are all of them that high?
Yeah, they're big. And he
Meta-wise,
is
are they?
in there? Just like
I don't know if Xerxes has seen the crystals in the Keep of Briarwood. Are they similar to that?
yeah, I mean, very, very similar idea to those, right? Like it looks to him, it looks pretty similar to what it looked like when
Gotcha.
we were in those crystals. These are
Okay.
a different color. They're a little more jagged and faceted. But yeah, the people are just in essentially stasis, just in there, just staring for.
I got a question about the layout of the room.
Sorry, I just want to know if they're hovering or dangling. Did you say?
They're, it's. I mean, I don't know.
On the ground.
They're. Sorry, what the crystals? The crystals are anchored in space.
So they're
they're
not
not-
like hanging from a string.
No. The
Okay.
people inside appear to be like, just kind of like hovering in stasis within them. But the
I
anchors,
think you said something.
the crystals are all on the floor in little alcoves.
So, about the layout of the room, you said there's 13 of these, right?
Yes.
So the way they're arranged in the room, does it make it seem like it's open for more to be added in, or the room was specifically constructed for 13?
The room was specifically constructed to hold 13 of these crystals, it looks like.
Do they appear to be in any sort of like pattern?
No, there's two of them are right next to each other, and then one of them is like a spaced over, and then one of them is a couple further away from them. But you don't recognize any pattern just looking in. And there's nothing different about any of all the crystals are a little different looking, but nothing like drastically different about them. And then all of the alcoves don't have any like markings or anything like that.
I was about to ask. There's no writing or anything that we've seen.
Yeah, there's there's a pattern kind of beaten into the brass on the walls, but it's nothing
Artistic.
Yeah, exactly. There's
It's a vibe.
there's no runes, there's no language, there's nothing of that nature.
Is there any reason we don't want to start trying to break one out?
Any reason we don't want to detect magic either?
I can detect magic now. I feel like, we're going to spend more than 10 minutes by trying to figure this out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you didn't want to do it, I could do it. Not really. So it just depends on.
Yeah, I can spend the 10 minutes, so we don't have to spend the slot. I don't feel pressed for time right now, at least.
And we haven't heard any noise, right? Like just no ambient noise, no signs of life, just
Every once in a while, it's just
display
like
case.
crackling echo of like arcane energy, kind of like crackling through the storm
Yeah, but
outside
no-
and in but no like
No
sound.
footsteps, no doors, no nothing. Just hanging out in an empty trophy case.
Yeah.
Okay.
And minutes passes. Emmy, you detect magic everywhere. In the air. You've never detected basically all magic at once. Everywhere all at once, as they say. But it's overwhelming when the spell completes. There's no there's no parsing it. You feel every magic. Like you can't even identify the sources that you know you're holding on yourself if you pull them out and look at them. It's so overwhelming. Particles in the air are glowing with magic. Like it is insane.
Obviously, the amber crystal prisons.
Yeah, you suspect
magic,
those are
right?
definitely magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it is an overwhelming wash of magic around you.
I mean, we'll actually kill the spell early. Just.
What did Galore say? She is magic?
Yeah, that's what. She is magic. And she did something here. Whether she's still here or not.
TBD.
I'm not sure I really want to find out. Though I am not gonna lie, I'm curious. So, we could try physically breaking these. We could try magically dispelling them. See if that does anything.
Yeah.
Let's try. I mean, go ahead.
There's no further information on any of these like pillars.
No, yeah. I mean, looking around, you're there. You don't feel like you're missing anything when you see there's just no runes, no anything special about anything like as far as design wise around here. Everything's definitely meant to amplify the the lights and everything playing off everything.
Resource management, we should probably try physically first, right?
Maybe if we're gonna do physical, let's do it on one of the ones without one of our friends, in case it causes harm inside.
Do you want me to shoot it?
I mean, you don't want the bullet going through and hitting them.
I've got pretty good aim.
It's not.
Yeah, like it's not gonna. It's
hit it.
Yeah, let's just try hitting one of them.
Go for it.
Me? You want me to do it?
You or
Rurik.
Rook. Either works.
I mean, I just didn't know if they aren't they in the air?
No,
Yes,
they're
yeah, you won't hit them.
yeah.
Our friends are floating in them. It's not like he's going to hit one by shooting it.
Yeah, I'm just a little wary of what these things are made of and what breaking one of them might do.
Yeah, is there a certain one you're shooting, Xerxes?
I mean, Emmy's suggestion, an empty one, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna miss a big, like a 12-foot high thing, and you can get very close to it. You could put the chamber against it, whatever. And so you're not gonna miss. But yeah, you hit, and when you do, there is a crackling of lightning that you immediately hear, and it draws your attention up towards the balcony where lightning kind of ripples across the surface. Seems almost like from within that massive doorway that's just kind of like rippling with that cool nitrite purple fog.
Did it seem to do anything to the crystal?
Sorry, what?
Did it do anything to the crystal?
The crystal, you see like maybe the slightest chip of impact where you hit it, but nothing more than superficial.
You said there's a stairway going up to that?
Yeah, there's like 2 round stairways that go up to the
Yeah, I'm going to start moving up toward that, just in case something comes out. Let the smart people keep looking at the crystals.
I mean, I'm down to just start brute forcing this, unless you want to try to dispel something, Emmy. I think we should try.
Yeah, we don't really know what that
friend.
lightning was, but we can certainly try.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a way to figure out what the lightning was, I guess is my point. So.
Right, and we did it on one without someone in there, so we don't know if that affects. But something did happen when he shot it.
Let's try and free one of our friends.
With what?
You got
my bullet didn't do anything to it.
I mean, that's why I said brute force, just multiple attacks. Meta-wise, you get 8 points of damage. Yeah, I've firebolt that I can just keep sending at it. We have our melee weapons.
Done magic missiles.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try dispelling one too.
If you want to, go for it. 1/3 level's not the end of the world.
No, it's not. No, they're definitely magic. Yeah, Emmy will initiate her whatever starry form. Dragon, and will cast Dispel Magic. I cannot get lower than 20 on the roll.
On which one are you doing?
You guys have a suggestion? Someone you want me to free first? Selig? Anna?
That's just Selig.
Selig? Let's try
Selig.
Alright, let's try Selig.
Yeah.
And Emmy would also guidance herself in case she does have to roll. Minimum of 22.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and roll. Okay.
Jeez.
I am
playing high level now, boys.
32.
Little 32 on there.
32.
Okay, a couple things happen. First thing is that you hear that same electrical noise from up top. Rook, kind of getting up there, sees it a little more up close, seeing that ripple across the surface. Rook, as you're looking at it, as that kind of ripples across. Well, first I need a D100 from him.
D100?
Yeah.
I don't like that look, Michael.
Yeah, that was an evil look.
Yeah.
That was
I feel like High was our friend on that.
Yeah.
Emmy vanishes
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
immediately, like at the casting of that spell.
Okay.
Emmy,
Get
you
back to you later,
appear.
Emmy.
You appear within 60 feet of where you vanished from. In a
I
place
knew it. I knew magic would be freaking.
in a place of your choosing. So
At least it's of
you-
your choosing.
You all.
She's like up
standing
there
next
with
to you
Ruick. She
disappear.
teleports.
Yeah, so she appears next to you, Rourke, as your eye is drawn to that big cloud, foggy bound door. As that lightning ripples across, kind of readying yourself for the possibility that something could be moving around in there. And you see something beyond the door. And it is like kind of like seemingly like walking towards the door. And it looks like a small kobold. It looks like Selig. Just slowly pacing from beyond, from the other side of this like dark, foggy place. And Emmy, as you appear up there next to Rurik, like you're facing the door, the foggy bound door. And you can see this figure as well, this small kobold figure. And then you kind of like look beyond and you can see that your reflection is also. You see you looking back at you. But your skin is just these crawling worms or maggots just crawling all over. But Selig steps out. And those of you that are down below see Selig vanish from within the crystal. And Selig, as you step forward from this darkness, you have no idea where you've been, how you got here, and you collapse to the ground, exhausted, seeing a dwarf and a human woman with a witch hat in an astral form, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all glowy and starry, like would blend into the astral sea.
But that is what you see. And that is where we'll end this session. And
Obviously.
this portion of our story.
Oh boy.
We will be jumping to the other group of adventurers from here to see what they get up to in the meantime. Brandy?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
You have freed Selig.
Back to
It's,
we did it. Let's clap it up, y'all. Let's clap it up. Great job.
We got everybody.
Objective complete.
Maybe that's why you originally came here. You got it. You broke him free from whatever strange prison he was in.
And the wormy skin and face was only in the reflection, right?
Only in the reflection.
Yeah, Emily would have definitely like checked herself, like,
Yeah.
fuck is.
Very strange. In my brain, Rourke didn't quite have an angle to see his own reflection yet. So who knows if he had a similar reflection or
3 more chances.
not.
What's the DC on that?
What's to say? We'll never know.
God. Even with my
I'm thoroughly
dispelling.
confused. I can tell y'all that.
Dealing with powerful magic, Michael.
Very powerful magic.
Because I designed this character at this level to auto counter 9th level spells.
Very powerful magic.
And it's beyond that stuff.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. Some high level things going on here. High level things. It's a good character to have brought, I'd say.
I feel like by the time we finally are at the final boss, it's going to be like 2 Tiamats at once.
Oh yeah.
2, maybe 3.
And a Tarrasque.
Yeah. 3 Tiamats and a Tarrasque. Maybe a Tarrasque, but it's like got 5 heads like a Tiamat.
Regrows them like a Hydra.
Yeah. Tarrasque and odd. I like
Now
that.
we're cooking.
Let me write that down.
I mean, that sounds Titan-esque.
Yeah, you found Titan's End. You found
We found it.
Titan's End, and you got Sailor.
You're level 15.
You might be level 15, who's to say?
Well, these characters are 15. The other one, they haven't.
Yeah, the other ones are levels, what, 7, right?
Yeah,
We're going back
something
level
like that.
7,
But we got
something
3
like that.
characters
Yeah.
each in that one. Expendables.
I don't even know
Are we having any new people in the other party? Or
who do we have?
is it all?
Lucas.
Which page? Which page
Well,
is
Lucas
that
was-
even on?
He was still there before. Not much, but
Well, he was there for like literally half a fight.
There we are.
He's just living the dream and being drunk.
There's the gang.
Just happened to roll 20, but it's freaking out.
Doesn't like that.
No, it's constantly loading.
Well, worked on my screen.
I'll just hit refresh.
Steven, Zoman, Lagandu, Owl, and Lucas. It's a good group.
I mean, the team could, might never be defeated.
And Anna Sara Selig, right?
Who? Oh, in the other group?
Team? Just counting.
Oh,
count
sorry.
characters. Counting characters.
Croft is either really happy or
Croft froze with the biggest shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh, what?
Dang
Did you
it!
get
No,
Ah,
I was trying to. I didn't get it in time.
I mean, I will not lie. I'm known for my shit-eating grin. I have a very vivid memory of like playing Halo with Mark Kellemeyer back in the day, and killing him, and like he looked back and he like was like aggressive, and he's like, "Get that shit-eating grin off your face."
Nice.
So I am not surprised I was caught in that moment. But before I froze, what I was trying to say is that there's no one we're unaware of who's in this party. They're all knowns.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's no brand new anyone.
Right.
Steven, Zoman, Lagandu, Owl, and Lucas.
I'm glad to have more frontline people as Al. So I can actually get sneak attack.
Pretty solid group.
Oh, this group's gonna run train. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
They're like
This is the
they're
this
ready
is
for
the,
battle.
not that the other group's bad, but yeah, this is SEAL Team 6 that you send in like, hey, we've got a problem no one else can solve. If you can find him, call the A-team.
Xerxes would fit on this team too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can't recall if you had already decided exactly what you were doing with this team, but
I think Brandy.
Brandy, right?
was
So,
there like
because we're
I can't remember if there was like an
Ember.
place or...
Oh, it was post burning within like the first year
couple
or
years,
two. I don't remember.
Yeah.
because we knew the embers would be post burning, but we didn't want to run into anyone else. So I think we said like a year or two after the burning.
That's right. I think it was first year.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That checks out.
And I couldn't remember if you had a place or if you were just going to jump in.
Thank you.
Broken Hope.
Brandy outskirts of, because like we went back and looked at we got some intel on.
Yeah, because we think it might not be in the town. It might be
it's a cave on the outskirts or something like that.
But we might as well check the town first.
Yep.
Was what I remember. Us.
I recall.
Yeah,
this
I agree.
as well.
Yeah.
Just putting it all together in my brain. Okay. Great. I will get to you as soon as possible to know if it'll be ready for Tuesday or not. Might need a minute just to make sure that we're good. But it's not I don't think it's far off. So.
I would not be there on Tuesday anyway, so
Okay.
or most likely won't be there on Tuesday.
Well, likely we'll just kick it then, because then I'll just make sure that I have time. And
Off next.
I think I'll probably need it anyway, so.
Cool.
To be sure, I'll say.
Sounds good.
Off next week then.
Off next week.
Cool.
You'll have
See you
time
guys in
to
a couple weeks
think
then.
about what you've done.
See you, Preston.
We haven't done anything yet.
Like in person?
Yeah, we should do that too.
I still need to figure out if I should be Bard 11 or if I should be Fighter 4.
You get that ABS in Fighter 4.
Yeah, I've got to
Anything-
check if I did all my level up stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get double attack from your Bard?
Yeah, Swords Bard.
Okay. So if you do Fighter, like that'd probably be the last good Fighter level to take.
Yeah. The question is is it from a Bard perspective, is it worth to have more spell slots in another spell?
Because you would be getting level 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means you're getting 6 level spells with that. Which, unless you have like a feat, you're like dying to get for Lucas.
He's so broken already.
I would probably just go with the get the
all
cool
our-
Bard spells. Get the cool Bard spells, probably.
All our characters are super broken. I'm re-looking at Steven's character sheet. So
Steven's a broken wizard.
Oh,
I mean, if you're not trying to break a wizard, are you really playing wizard?
Correct. No, you're not. Shit's about to get wild. I'm so happy.
Well, level 14.
Yeah,
we
we should be level 14 with this party.
Yep, we are.
Yep, I'm 8 and 6.
Level 14 wizard, Michael. Get excited.
I'm not excited at all.
Yeah, you didn't have to deal with any 7th level spells.
Thankfully.
Because we were all multi-class, right, as far as our spellcasters?
Yeah.
Sounds awful. That sounds like... I'm gonna quit. Put in my resignation.
Good times.
Make somebody else run Steven through that.
And Steven kills everything. Microwaves it all. Oh, the thing I was gonna do to trap the dragon was
Oh yeah, with
Wall of Force.
That's what I thought.
It was smaller than the
It was small
diameter.
enough that you could have
Yeah,
done it,
I could have trapped it.
It was good
Yeah,
you
we
didn't.
don't like
You made
that.
the right call.
Yeah, because it was like, well, then we can't damage it.
Exactly, and with the guy being invisible, we don't
That
know
was
what
the
he would have
thing.
done. So
If he wasn't
you made
invisible,
the right choice.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah, then-
Totally should have teleported Rurik to the dragon, though. Should have
Turns
done
out.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, should have done that.
Turns out.
That would have been a wild ride.
I could have.
Rurik was wrecking.
Yeah.
Burke
feel
was
bad.
wrecking.
Yeah,
Emmy-
I kinda
Emmy
forgot
owes
how
Rurik for
scary
that.
he was.
Yeah, he kind of backed his way into having some really good weaponry that was used against us to even things out.
Mhm.
Then it was re-even back out against them.
True.
Throw it back,
No, it
right?
was-
Although I will say, going from Rurik and his 15 armor class back to Zoman, I'm going to feel a lot better.
a lot safer.
A lot safer. Doing my little 8 damage a turn.
As long
I
as you're
almost
up there giving
wonder-
the sneak. Sorry, go Nate.
No, I was just gonna say, I almost wonder if Zoman and Steven could just solo clear just the two of them.
That'd be so interesting.
Like they're both so broken, like they could just do it themselves.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Zoman's
Throw-
problem
Zoman's
is
just in the
that
front line wall.
he doesn't really have a way of.
Behind him.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a way of stopping anybody from getting to Steven, is the problem. Like,
Steven's got his, darkness misty step
Mhm.
deal though going on, so
Yeah.
he can basically just kind of like blink all over the place, and
Yeah.
Zoman's
Kite
just
them
punching
around.
guys, and I'm casting spells from darkness, and that would be a fun, like throw him in the gladiator or
Yeah.
whatever offshoot you had, Michael, and just throw some heavy characters. Like,
Oh my
let's see
God.
what happens.
That'd be horrifying. To
Do
see
it like a
high-level
PvP with
characters in
high
there.
level. Oh. We should do that sometime.
I don't even know how that works. This is so insane. I mean, high level, you just have to assume a wizard will do it. But then, if they get into a situation where they get fucking stabbed in the throat, what can you do?
Steven, I already exited out of roll 20, but
Yeah, what's his health?
what's this? That's where I'm logging back in real quick because
I still got it up. I can tell
It's-
you.
it's not great.
What?
I think it's 73 hit points. That
What?
sounds right.
That
He's
is.
86. Yeah, you're at
What?
86. now.
86. Okay, that's better. Still.
Why don't you
Not
have
great.
like 140 like Emmy does?
Yeah, Emmy's.
That's insane. I thought Lucas was insane at 134 or whatever he's at.
Yeah.
He's got
Emmy's a surprisingly tanky wizard.
Sailing's a Buffalo guy too, if I don't recall.
Yeah, he was pretty hefty. Strong
well,
boy.
yeah, now he's got the resistance to everything Ember.
Oh God, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh
They're
yeah,
all
that's right.
physical.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and with his wild shapes, I mean, he's going to be able to take like 700 points of damage.
He's not
That's
gonna
okay.
like
Does
attack
he think
us,
he's got,
right?
like, I don't know, 4 levels of exhaustion or something? He's pretty tired.
It's a fair question.
I mean, like we
He's
don't
got a
know his
reputation,
allegiances, right?
He just,
At this
just
point,
walked out.
He
Just
could do
walked out of that-
anything.
Walked out of that fog and collapsed.
I mean, yeah, you can't do anything right now, but like
Walked out of the
when he wakes
same
up,
fog
fully
that Emmy
charged.
saw.